Alright, so in this video, I'm gonna be giving you the full book summary for The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Let's get into it. This book was extremely easy to read. It took me about an hour and a half to read the whole thing, and it is broken up into 20 different lessons. And each lesson is only like a page or two long. But even though it's a really quick read, there's some really good information in here that every single person should read, especially if you have anything to do with money. And this book is all about behavioral economics and understanding how your brain reacts to money. Because a lot of the things that we think are logical when it comes to money and making decisions with money, they're actually not. We have to remember that our brains, they haven't evolved that much over the last thousands and thousands of years. And so we still have a lot of the same sort of behaviors when it comes to our relationship with money that we did thousands of years ago. So what are some of those behaviors? Well, one of them is greed. We can always want more and more and more. Another one is loss aversion. So we feel the pain of a loss twice as strongly as we feel the pleasure of an equivalent gain. So if you have $1,000 and you lose 10% of that, which is $100, that hurts twice as much as it would have helped you feel good if you had gained dollar. It's 100 in the first place. Another behavior that we have is that we are overconfident. And so we think that we are better at something than maybe we actually are. And this can lead to overtrading, for example. And then there is also the idea that we are more risk-averse when it comes to our losses than we are to our gains. So for example, if I were to say to you, hey, you have $1,000, do you want to gamble? And I could give you a 50% chance of losing all of your money and a 50% chance of keeping all of your money. Most people would say, no, I don't want to take that risk. That's way too risky. But if I were to flip it and say you have $1,000, do you want to gamble? And I could give you a 50% chance of losing $100 and a 50% chance of keeping all of your money, then most people would say, yes, that sounds like a pretty good deal. Even though mathematically those are exactly the same, but because we are more risk-averse when it comes to our losses than we are to our gains, we would choose the second option. There's a lot more in this book, but these are just some of the key learnings. And again, I would highly recommend that you check it out. If you have any questions about it, leave them down below, and I'll see you next time.